Hello, and welcome to your timeless message of the day. Let's see what you need to hear today. Oh my gosh, look at the rhyme as we start. I love it. In case you are recognizing the outfit, I am filming this right after the last message, which was messages from the beyond. So from past loved ones or your spirit family. If you haven't watched that, maybe there is a message there for you whenever you find this video. So you might want to check that out. But I'm feeling called. Oh my God. I was gonna say I'm feeling called to just grab your cards and get a spread going and then speak about everything. And as I'm talking about your past loved ones. Oh my, look at this. You and your loved ones are safe. You are safe. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna have to talk about this. Okay, we're gonna trust that this is a focus here of the message. Can we get more cards? But it's just crazy that we were literally just talking about it. But it looks like there is something else that needs to be spoken on. Refinement. A message that there was a message a couple of days ago that included this as well. This idea of carving space, right? Finding maybe the room to feel safe, making it so you're able to feel safe. There is also someone here, you can see like someone crushing some herbal stuff. So maybe herbal medicine might be something that could help you calm now or help your state of mind. Maybe this is also just an appreciation. So today's message could be an appreciation for the safety that you are able to have for your family. Yeah, and why does it have to be one or the other actually? Could it not be both? Could it be recognizing that it is difficult and that you are trying to find this space to feel safe for yourself, for people around you, you know, making sure that everyone you care about is going to be okay. Maybe you're working hard towards providing for a family as well. And maybe this is about loved ones that have passed and knowing that they are okay, that you guys are all safe, everyone is safe. We have happiness. Yeah, we had a definite message in that last video about happiness. That was a focal thing and connecting to this inner kid, to the happiness within. You might hear little snores. My boy is sleeping right here. And I think he's entering dream state. Yep. Don't know if it's picking up. We'll see. Okay, what else do we need to speak about? Let's get you some tarot cards for the day. Jose. I was so tired today because I just haven't been getting a lot of sleep. And you can see it like instantly in my face. My face gets really puffy and red when I don't sleep. Like my system is just like, what the hell? We can't process. So I need to go to sleep, I'm aware of it. But it's nice that this work, you know, it's so refreshing. It feels like taking a nap to do this work. Sometimes people ask me like, are you not tired from like the spiritual stuff and like connecting and talking to people like this? And of course it is tiring, but it's also so energizing and rewarding and fulfilling, man. Yeah. Maybe fulfillment is a matter that you've been kind of thinking about a lot when you're alone. We have the Hermit here in reverse. Yeah, I think you've just been worrying. You've been worrying about the future. You've been worrying about maybe your retirement as well, because we have refinement. But my slightly dyslexic brain just looked at this and saw retirement. So maybe, yeah, you've been working towards retirement, towards being okay for you when you retire, or maybe to be able to take care of your parents as they are retiring or have retired already. Maybe this was something that happened when they were still alive. We are all living different lives and yet the same experiences find us in one way or another. Just different sides, looking at the same thing from different angles, you know, experiencing the same thing from different angles. Okay, let me get us some more cards. I was gonna go on a rant, but I'm not gonna. The Eight of Pentacles, a focus on work, on really hard work. This is someone who's been putting in a lot of effort for a long time. This is still a young person. making sure that they start young. Start them young. Maybe you've been started young in regards to making sure to take care of yourself, of trying to establish yourself from a young point in your life, like mentally maybe, or even physically. You were still young, where you made that a priority for yourself, this taking care of people. Here we go. Maybe there is also some sort of a behavioral pattern within yourself that you take care of people because that's how you learn to exist in the world. If you come from a household in which you had to take care of other people, in which other people's emotions and needs were more prevalent than your own, that you tend to take on that much easier, and your boundaries in regards to how much you give away or how much you feel responsibility for other people drops. So that just means you just do that much more, much more, and it might lead you to feel, you know, stressed out, or it might just be all consuming, something that you find yourself ruminating about. Like just I'm really seeing in my inner eye like this emperor energy, this like father figure of like trying to provide, not to gender what providing looks like, but in the idea of someone who is just really sees that as their focal thing that they are here to do, is to provide for a family so they can thrive. Because oftentimes in this typical family system, both parties do this, but in regards to physical work, it is, you know, the male energy of like going and doing something, being away from the home to provide, to be able for the home to exist in the first place, right? Again, don't take this by gender or whatever. This is all energy, and we're speaking on concepts, on systems. Okay, can we have one more? The Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups is deep emotional pain. It speaks on trauma, on you know, when you're so sad that you just can't help but curl into this ball, into like a small as you can be. So the pain, there's this little surface as possible for the pain to get you, to hit you. So you try to go like this. Is instinctual, you know. We try to save our organs, the most important things. We go like this and we try to stay protected. But it's like you couldn't do that. It wasn't possible for you to protect yourself from whatever pain or this anxiety that you have in regards to your loved ones, in regards to yourself. You can't protect yourself from it because it is part of this life. It is part of this existence. It is a card in the tarot. Why? Because of its importance and its status in how we live. It is an archetype. It is something, it's a pattern we can look at and see and be like, oh, this is happening. The Five of Cups is happening. The pain is happening. The trauma coming up is happening. This happiness, like this, there's this fear, this pain, something in regards to your happiness, because it's right on top of the happiness card. And it's almost like happiness is maybe something from fairy tales, because we have a potion here on this as well. Maybe it's a matter of, you don't believe that there is happiness, or maybe you wish there was a potion that you could drink to just be happy, or that you could, we have some substance use maybe here as well, needing to be called out. But something that you can do, take, change your state in some way. I'm going to pick you guys some guidance specifically, and then also feeling called to get you another astrology card for what's coming actually. I do this first, but I won't look at them yet. And the tiredness is hitting me. I'm really feeling like I need to go to sleep. I need to eat and I need to sleep. I need to get my needs met. You need to go get your needs met too. You need to go do something. It's all good and fair to try to meet maybe the needs of others, or like get something done from your work. But you need to also watch after yourself. And I'm going to get you one more for guidance. I'm already loving the guidance that is coming up. Oh, and we have another card that was very important in the reading before. So if you haven't, maybe there is a message there for sure. If you feel called to look it up, it is the, I haven't named it yet, but it's going to be something about just connecting with the spiritual realm, like what messages you need to hear from the beyond. I think that's going to be it. That's all pretty cool. Okay. Alrighty, what do we need to tell the collective? What do we need to let them go? What's coming up? Oh my gosh, we're losing our shit. Okay. We have believe in the impossible. A blue moon, once in a blue moon. And look, I'm wearing blue today. I'm tapping into the blues. I love blues. I love all color, but blues are a special kind of color for me. But believe in the blue. Why do we connect the blue to the impossible? Because of its rarity in nature. Blue as a color, is it blue or purple? It's like those two colors, I think, are like the rarest to naturally occur. Pretty sure it's blue though. So when we find a blue flower, actually blue flower, you're like, oh my god, you see reds, you see oranges, you see yellows, you see greens, you see pinks, but blue, wow. That's so special, and that's why we say we believe in the impossible. So believe in the impossible. Believe that you will find this rarity of a blue flower. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It only believes it is. It only means that it's rare. It only means that it's maybe less likely. You know, the odds must be in your favor for things to come to be. But you can help your odds. You can help how many raffles you buy in the giveaway, for example. To increase your chances. What am I saying with this? You can make choices, you can learn from yourself, you can grow, you can try to adapt your actions and your day-to-day to a life that allows for these impossibilities to become more likely. If you, for example, have like this specific dream of meeting someone specific, let's say you have some celebrity or some writer or some artist that you really want to see, by you putting yourself in your day-to-day in your life in situations in which you're closer to the circles where this person would potentially be, the more likely it is that you will meet them. Does that make sense? I'm not saying be a stalker. What I'm trying to say is something that could seem as like completely impossible, like meeting this human or you know, maybe meeting your needs or winning the lottery, something that seems super impossible. By you increasing the odds, you are increasing the odds. Okay, alrighty, I'm gonna get you just some guidance from here, and then I'm gonna leave you, my dears. Guidance, just one from here. Oh no, we already got these. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Sorry, my dudes, the brain is getting scrambled because I need to sleep. We have leadership, knowing where to stand up, where to help people help themselves. That's what leadership is. It is allowing for a system and helping a system that has a goal where everyone is kind of involved in, and the leader is just the person that is kind of helping it all organize itself, you know, but everyone is important in it. The leader is the conductor of the orchestra, but without the orchestra, it's just a dude waving a fucking wand around. Look what's on here. I didn't consciously I wasn't conscious of it, but there's a wand and the leadership. You're just waving a wand around. But wait, you know what is also waving around wand around? Making, like, being a magician, being like a witch or a wizard. You wave your wand around to make magic. So here, then your leadership is your magic, and you taking charge is your magic. It allows for you to have this magic. And the 3 cards that I had picked out before from the tarot for your guidance, we have here the 3 of Wands in reverse. We have the Artist, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight was the card that had come out in the message before this one. So yeah, I'm repeating myself, but there you go. Maybe there's something there. The Artist, I'm going to explain everything here. But the Artist, look, the artist sees the beauty of life. He looks at it and he's inspired by it, and for it he creates. Through it he creates. For what he uses to create is also creation. It was also created by someone, that paper, that pen. And within, and if you zoom out, the stuff that the paper was created from also had to, like, you know, be put into a place where it is then able to be made into paper. And then we go back and you go back and you go further and further and further. And the deeper you go, the farther you go into the depth, you are getting closer to creation, to the art of creation, to the origin, to the inspiration. And you take that inspiration and you create for yourself. You're like, oh my, wait, are you telling me we live in a place that is just Play-Doh? Everything's Play-Doh, and I can also just play with the Play-Doh and I can build my own stuff? What? Kind of. Like where you recognize what you can do with what you have. I'm also sensing the magician, like the energy of the magician here. So seeing everything for what it is, but from a place of understanding your limitations as well. And here again, I'm looking and staring at the you and your loved ones are safeguard. So your limitations to how much you can do to really reach safety or feel safe. There's only so much you can do. Maybe you won't win the lottery just yet, you know, because it's not very likely, but continue working on it, continue striving towards these impossible aspirations potentially in your life, but making sure that you leave enough space to be able to be inspired, to be able to create, you know, to not just lose yourself in the responsibility of it all. Yeah, because it's going to keep you from expanding. The Three of Wands that came out in reverse, it's going to keep you from expanding. And it's this recognizing of such connecting to the inspiration of life, to the inspiration of creation, that you are going to be striving slowly but surely towards stability in your life. The Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest knight, but he does not stop. He keeps moving, and he's the slowest because it's just so much more energy that you need to move material stuff rather than it is to move a thought along. All right, my dears, thank you if you made it up to here. I truly appreciate you so much. This is so much fun, and I'm glad that I was able to do this for you today. If you're ever interested in a personal reading, you can find my contact in the description. Maybe you want to like, maybe you want to subscribe, maybe you want to comment and help me grow this community. I would love to. I really want to do this for as long as I possibly can, and that is also very much in connection to how many people I reach ultimately, you know. So thank you guys for being here, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye.